Here we have the Guard Spider Feidy from Artery Gear Fusion. The box art on this thing is really great. Orange Cat Studios did a phenomenal job with the presentation, and it is gorgeous. I mean, just take a look at it. Here's the side view, and then another view kind of showing you what's inside and what can be built. And another snippet of this showing tools needed and a cool little piece of artwork. I really like this box. It's a little more heavy duty than normal. The base of it's thicker, which protects the parts, which is great. And there's a lot in here. So first off, we have runner A, which is primarily just your hair parts. You have runner C, some arms. There are 2 D runners. You have runner E, runner F, which are 2 of those, runner G, multiples of those, runner H, runner I, 2 of runner J. There are 1K and 4 of L, 2 of M. You have your N. This is a little base. And then you have your face parts. Then you have your blank faces, because you also come with some water slides. Here are the full instructions. I like how everything's laid out. It's very easy to follow. Sometimes with non-Bandai or Kotobukiya kits, it's kind of hard to follow sometimes, but this is very clear. And here is the Guard Spider Feidy, all put together in all its glory. The color separation is great. I didn't put the decals that were on here, but there's some decals that we put on the leg parts on the front. But this thing looks great. Color separation is there. I love everything about this. So there is another mode that you can put this in, and it requires taking off the legs and swapping some parts out. Some of the pegs are a little tight, so that's good and bad. If you're trying to swap things out, it's a little hard, but you're going to take these parts off as well. And these kind of go on any leg. You don't have to worry about which leg goes on when you're doing it. You're going to pop out the wheels here and pull out for the extension. Now, on most of these, it came out fairly good, but on the last one, I had a little bit of difficulty and actually popped off the part. It took a moment to get it back on, but then there's also these other extensions that go on. These have to be put on in a certain order because they are set up to be in certain spots, unlike the other parts that can go on any peg. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment here. See, you got to make sure you line it up or it's not going to fit right. And there it is, and I guess what you would call a rover mode or wheel mode. Not really sure, not familiar with the game. But her legs do tuck in to the spider abdomen part, so it looks a little bit more roadster and she can get lower to the ground. I'm not that big of a fan of this one, but I see how it can be kind of fun. Just wasn't my cup of tea. I'd rather have her in the full spider leg mode. Now, to take off the skirt, you just got to pop off some of these extra pieces here, snap off the back, and unfortunately her head does kind of fall off a lot here, so I kind of gave up there for a second and put it back on. But you might want to glue that on, I guess, because it did pop off a lot. And you're going to pop off the pieces from her gun here, and then the skirt just kind of pops off the back. And the guns kind of hold on just through like back pegs, kind of like what you're used with other model kits. Just quick, 2-piece hand there. And there is the little mecha girl by herself. Articulation isn't crazy, but it's a little bit better than I thought considering how small it is. It does have a little bit of knee bend. You're not going to get into too many crazy poses with her, but she's kind of neat. And that is it for the Guard Spider Feidy. I think this is a phenomenal kit. It's something different. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's definitely something that's not out there all the time. I really hope this company continues on with this line. It'd be really cool. And everybody, I thank you for watching. And if you could, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. Leave me a comment below. Are you going to pick this up?